Shalom Aleichem. Welcome to the pre-Chanukah talk, whatever you want to call it. Next Sunday night is Chanukah. Chanukah is 8 days, as you know, where we light one candle, then second night we light 2 candles, and then 3 candles, and so on. Keep on adding to the light. Adding to the light. Reb Nachman brings in lesson 2, the second part of the Quran. Yemei Chanukah hem Yemei Hoida'ah. The days of Chanukah are days of praise. As we say at the end of the Ala Nisim, V'kovu Shmoinas Yemei Chanukah Ele L'hoidois U'Lehalil. The days of Chanukah were established to praise Hashem. Rabbi Nachman explains that praising of Hashem is like a halacha, a law. The law is set, the law is clear, this is what you should do, this is what you shouldn't do. The person who praises Hashem comes to a clarity that Hashem exists, Hashem is here for us, Hashem will help us every single time that we need it. That we need it. Needed is the word, is the key word here, because not always what we ask for is something that we need. It's a little problematic. You have something that you want, you think it's important, you really think you need it, but Hashem knows that it's not good for you. So you have to need it. So the idea of Chanukah is to praise Hashem and thank Hashem. What am I thanking Hashem for? Well, thanking Him for everything that I do have. Right? Everything that I do have, I want to thank Hashem for. And what about the things I don't have that I feel I could use? I also thank Hashem that He gave me the knowledge that I should ask for it. That's also knowledge. Because Rabbi Nachman explains the more you speak about something, the more you'll come to understand it and know about it, and the more you'll be able to recognize the centrality of that item to your life. And the main centrality is Hashem. He's the main part that we need to think about, we think to know about, we have to connect to, we have to be part of Hashem. And we can do that by praising Hashem. So Chanukah comes to teach us the importance of appreciation. Right? It's not just that we were saved from the Greeks, right? Because whatever happened then, we're still in the same mess. Same thing that happened then is happening now. There were Hellenists. And the Hellenists were ones who tried to bring modernization to Israel. There's no trace of the Hellenists today as far as a Hellenist is concerned. We don't see that. We don't have any connection, because anyone who became something like the Hellenists, somebody who went out of the religion, they're no more today. Unfortunately, we lost them. They're lost to Judaism. All the years that they've been separated, today people, and you find it a phenomenon in Israel. You have many people who are not religious. Okay. Listen, they grew up in such a world, can't blame them. And I don't blame them. But the point is that they wouldn't be here today in Israel, even if they're anti-state, even if they're anti-government, even if they're leftists, they support the Arabs and everything, right? But they wouldn't be here if their grandparents or great-grandparents, going back 4 or 5 generations, only if they weren't religious, if they didn't observe the Torah. So the idea of Chanukah is to learn to appreciate what we do have. We have Chanukah. We have Hashem, who saved us from the Greek exile, right? We have people today, the same thing as the Hellenists. Take a look at most of the Jews in America, unfortunately. There's, thank God, a lot of people who are observant, all different levels, but okay, that's their business. But those who are against, you have the Jewish kids on campus who support the Palestinians, right? Who would like nothing more than to kill you. Does that make sense? It's only because they're alienated from their source, from Hashem, who is our source. He's the source of everything. But we as Jews are supposed to know it. That's the importance of Chanukah. Learn to praise Hashem, to appreciate what He gave you, to appreciate what you have. Appreciate all the good things in your life. My Rosh Yeshiva was 85 years old when he passed away. A few months before he passed away, he was sick in bed, and he said to me once, "You know what I do every day now? I can't do much. I'm lying in bed. I don't have the strength for anything. I ask Hashem to remind me of all the kindness that He showed me during my life." Does anyone realize how much kindness they had during their life? How much good Hashem bestowed upon them? First of all, you're still here all these years, right? There are family members, there are children. There are some of us don't have much to thank family about. Some of us are angry at our children. Some of us are angry at our parents. But you've had good things happen to you in your life. Learn to appreciate it. Learn to thank Hashem for what we have. If you do that, you can celebrate Chanukah the entire year. May Hashem bless us that we merit the holiday of lights, the festival of lights, that we merit to see the light of Hashem. The light of Hashem is honesty. We can be honest about it because it's between Hashem and me. I don't have to put on a face for somebody else. So may we merit to the light of Hashem and see the coming of Mashiach. Amen.